Have you ever been to Hikmet? It's a very impressive city.
No, but
And there are scholars around every corner.
You don't say. Memorandum to the attention of the miners. This is a call for donations. The mechanism of the old door that blocks the access to the mine was damaged. Well, I have a cog. Probably by one of us. We ask you to participate in his operations so that we can buy replacement parts that the merchant brought us for the mechanism and start working again.
Aren't you a part of the prince's family? I believe I saw you with the governor.
Good day, Your Excellency. I am so very sorry, Your Excellency. Sadly, I have no time to chat.
Well, you're just sweeping.
Oh, this island is incredible. There are so many wonderful things. Thanks to our city, the congregation can hold its head up high again.
Can't actually go to any of these doors. Old embroidered doublet.
Beautiful day, don't you think?
It's a beautiful night. Look at the stars.
Sorry, I'm expected somewhere.
You're expected right here.
I hope I'll manage to send a caravan to San Matthias before the end of the week. Roads are not always safe. With a few guards.
It's back here. A lot of things, a lot of ingredients to craft with.
Good day. What can I do for you?
Inquire about the ruins.
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself.
True.
Do you need anything else?
How about the village?
Did you build this village?
We built
Not by
this
myself,
village.
no. We did it. We have to sleep somewhere, you know. We don't have much here, and we'd sure like the place to prosper and grow. Maybe more miners will come. Then we'd start to attract all manner of merchants and craftsmen. Do you need anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm headed out. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, hello.
Greetings, sire. Aren't you our governor's cousin?
I am indeed.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry.
No, you're not.
Everyone has been talking about your accomplishments. They say that you are invaluable to our...
I appreciate that, even though I've hardly done anything yet, really. I mean, that's not true. I've done a bunch of things, but... Loot this, loot this. And what's back here? Ooh, another camp. Nice. Travel, sleep, okay. Cool. So I think I've pretty much cleared all this. Commute Ulan's... The valve, okay. So I want to go... Let's head back this way. 'Cause there's still areas here that I haven't explored yet. I sense that there's a battle ahead because I heard the music change. Nope, we're good. Okay, we're good. Oh, there they are.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Stasis. And done.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
I'm good. Stasis. Stasis.
Potion if you want to cast more spells.
Take a breather. Attack this one. Take a breather. Attack this one. Okay. We'll just ignore the fact that I attacked first. I probably could have easily left him alone, but
A bit of poison on my blade.
I will drink a potion when I'm good and ready. When I'm good and ready. Okay. So I'm curious what the travel option is. Communicate Ulan's offer in Hikmet. We're already here, so... Meet the bridge of the governor and ask about... Okay. At the Veil of the Great Battle. Alright, let's save. And I want to spend some time doing some actual, like, codex stuff. Okay. The Coin Guard, Quartermaster Manfred. Steward Manfred is in charge of the Coin Guard barracks in New Serene. He is an old acquaintance of Kurt, an honorable soldier who defends the old values of his guild as he can. Admiral Cabral. Admiral Cabral has led the Knots Guild for several years, so she is the leader of the Knots. Good to know. She is a woman with a strong character, accustomed to being obeyed, who expects loyalty from her subordinates. Yet, like everyone else, she considers the members of her guild and her crew as her family, and while she often shows severity, she also shows a very protective instinct towards her own. The natives of Tir Fradi. Siora is one of the daughters of Blandid, the leader of the Gais Rad clan of the village of Verdais. She's also their Donigad. She is a proud young woman, very attached to her people and her mother, but she is also curious and seems to want to learn as much as possible around the settlers. Her knowledge of native culture and her talent for magic could be very helpful. Ulan. Ulan is rain in Tagalog, my language. Ulan is the leader of the Sisaig Naimis clan, the bone blowers of the village of Dignari. He is a clever politician who took advantage of the arrival of settlers to enrich and enhance his village, which had lost much of its importance following the many attacks and kidnappings they had suffered. A supporter of peace, he will do everything in his power to maintain the best relationship possible with the settlers. Yet the other native clans look at him with a certain mistrust, finding his friendship for the newcomers rather suspicious. That's understandable. Glengdavier, the shore of the tall bones. Glengdavier is a coastal region bordered by high granite cliffs located southeast of Tir Fradi. Whales sometimes approach, and their bones gave it its native name, the shore of the tall bones. Oh, those are whale bones. Mine Village. The small village is created around old mines that the congregation began to exploit under the tutelage of Madame de Morange. Its inhabitants are mainly miners. Village of Vignarni. This village belongs to the Sisag Namis, the Bone Blower clan. Its name means the bones of the king in the native language, perhaps because the village profession is carving whale bones. It could also be because the legends saying that the first guardian died nearby. It has long been one of the most important villages on the island, and its clan was highly respected until many disappearances weakened it and earned it the reputation of being cursed. However, since Ulan has taken charge at the head of the clan, things have changed. This ambitious leader knew how to take advantage of the arrival of the colonists to regain some of the splendor that his village had lost. Bedri. According to legends, the High King who went to war against the people of the sea and became the first guardian fell far from here, and was buried in this burial mound. The Donin god of Sisai Gnemis clan had custody of it, but your mother was abducted before she could share her knowledge, so the exact location of this sacred place has been forgotten. The Coin Arena. The arena is held by the Coin Guard. It serves as a training ground in town for all guards wishing to put their skills to the test, but is obviously used for all kinds of spectacular clashes. Gamblers gather in hopes that their champion will win them big, and the guard, of course, takes their commission. Brown Ulg. Discovered on the island, these creatures look like the bears and are sometimes found on the old continent, but have heavy defenses that make them all the more formidable. Very aggressive, they live in packs most of the time and often roam the forests, although they mostly live in caves. The Black Ulg. More robust than the Brown Ulg, the Black Ulg is also more aggressive, and its thick coat makes it surprisingly resistant to magic, but rather vulnerable to elemental damage. Good to know. The Vileg. If Ulgs look like bears, the Vilegs are like wolves from the old continent, although they are far bigger. These powerful creatures are able to absorb the blood of their victims with each bite, thus regaining health when they attack. Fortunately, they are quite vulnerable to elemental damage. Thank you for all this information about their weaknesses. The Alpha Ulg. Alpha Ulgs are taller and stronger than other Ulgs, with a roar that excites the other members of their pack, stirring them into murderous fury. They are also resistant to magic. Andrig. These massive creatures look like buffalo from the continent. The natives use the most docile of them to carry heavy loads. In the wild, Andrigs can be aggressive and charge if they feel threatened, and their thick skin serves as armor and protects them from magical damage. On the other hand, they are quite sensitive to elemental damage. A lot of these things are sensitive to elemental damage. The ancient Andrig is older than the others. Its skin is even thicker, which protects it better from magic and physical damage. It is equally vulnerable to elemental damage. The Vampire Dosantats. These subspecies of Dosantat takes blood during its attacks and regains strength with each bite. However, it is surprisingly resistant to light magic. Viperous Dosantats. This subspecies of Dosantat is able to shoot its poison saliva from a distance. Venomous Dosantats. This subspecies of Dosantat is more robust and more dangerous than Viperine Dosantats, especially given that it's able to withstand magic. Queen Dosantats. The Queen Dosantats are certainly the most dangerous of their species. Bigger and more aggressive, they can let out a cry that frenzies their fellow creatures and makes them stronger. Like other subspecies of Dosantats, they are resistant to magic and elemental damage. The Nadaig Magamen. This Nadaig is a large, clawed, and horned piped with a mask and a spear. It's probably physically the one that seems the most human. It is a guardian of the plains and hills. It would seem from the professor's notes that this guardian's attacks can be parried and countered. The professor's guard suggests using a fast weapon like a rapier and to poison it. Well, that's a good thing we had Vasco with us. Nightshade berries. These berries are picked from a nightshade bush. Ingredient used mainly in science to create poisonous alchemical preparations. This ingredient can be found mainly in these regions: Magazvar, the Vale of the Great Battle, and Frozengide, the Ancient Woods. Mushrooms. Rosola heterophylla. Mushroom, usually found on tree stumps. Ingredients used mainly in science to create magical alchemical preparations. This ingredient is found mainly in these regions: Vedra, the Red Woods; Magasvar, the Vale of the Great Battle; Frozentide, the Ancient Woods. Ruby. Precious stone taken from a gem deposit. Ingredient used in crafting. Found rarely in many mineral vein. Ingredients from creatures. Bile. Bile extracted from the vesicle of a creature. Ingredient used mainly in science to create armor, ointments, resistances, and balance potions and antidotes. Ooh, balance potions. Can be found on poisonous creatures. And we have a whole bunch of notes that, we already read through. Yeah, I'm just going to click all of them so that we already know that we read through these already. Okay. So, communicate Ulan's offer and Hikmet, and battle the Red Spears, reach the village of Verdice, meet the Italian governor, ask about the Melchior, meet the British governor and ask about the Malachor. Alright. Cool. So, what happens if we travel Okay. Travel to Magaswar South Road. Travel duration 5 hours, 27 minutes. Why not? Camp in the woods. I mean, I don't think... Oh, wait. Kurt has something to say. I think he already had something to say before.
Greenblood, tell me, do you remember that young recruit I spoke to you?
We already talked about
We'll
this.
see to this later. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Sorry, Kurt. I'm still helping out my buddy Vasco here. Hey, merchant. Archbishop's ring. Ooh. This is even better. Missionary's ring. Oh. Ooh. Ring of the Fighting Monk. Yeah, this is very... Archbishop's ring. Stun up by 30. Fidget up by 1. I want this. I want this. Yes. Yes. Okay. Elegant Grenadiers burning. Old Telem ceremonial armor. This is all needs Endurance 1 Navigator's coat. Old Serene Cuirass. I'm fine. Officer's heavy gloves. Inquisitor's necklace. Ooh. Yes, please. Okay. Sailor's cap. Okay, sailor's cape, priest cape. Okay. Let's put this on. Ring of the Fighting Monk. Archbishop's ring. Oh, my mental power needs to be 2 or higher. What? Not enough mental points. Oh, man. Attributes. Mental power needs to be 2 or higher. Alright, well, I'm gonna get next point at level 10. What level am I now? What level am I now? I'm level 9. Alright. I'm getting it at level 10. So I will be able to use it at that point. I will be able to use it at that point. And then, gosh darn it. That's fine. I might as well buy it while it was available. And then the necklace, Inquisitor's necklace. Yeah, willpower 2. Alright, cool. Cool. I just can't use that ring yet. Fine. That's fine. Okay. Exit. Baskar, the Veil of the Great Vatal. Whoa. Alright, well, so we're going to go meet the Bridge Alliance governor and ask about the Malachor. So, which one of my companions... Codex. Bridge Alliance. So, Ambassador Sahin is Bridge Alliance. Okay. Kurt is from the Coin Guard. Vasco, obviously, the Knots, and then Sierra's natives of Fradi. So we don't have an ally yet in the Bridge Alliance or from Talim yet. That's fine. Hikmet. Let's go this way and make our way, meander our way towards our objectives. Ooh. Stasis to Alpha. Stasis this one. Ahem. Stasis to Alpha. Ooh. Stasis. There we go. There we go. Down, boy.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
I don't need to. I'm good, thanks. You don't have to keep yelling at me to take a potion. I'm good. I will take a potion when I'm good and ready. Thank you very much. I'm not good and ready yet. Ooh, camp area. Nice. What I like is that these individual maps are not nearly as humongous as the one in Dragon Age Inquisition. Don't get me started on the Hinterlands. Is it the Hinterlands that was the very first main map of Dragon Age Inquisition? Because that was just ridiculous. Redonkulous. How ginormous that was as the first area. You get a stasis. You get a stasis. Everyone gets a stasis. Whoop. All right. Onward.
I need a bit of practice.
Okay, we can't quite go that way yet. What do we have through here? Oh. So, okay, it looks like Scarred Harbor. All right, looks like I figure we haven't been, yeah. I'm gonna go back because I do want to help out Vasco, and I thought that Hikmet was right here, but apparently no. So let me go back to camp, because I don't want to leave Vasco hanging. That's the thing. We'll go back to camp and continue on. We'll double back before we get too ahead of ourselves, because I don't know how much more traveling we need to do to get to Hikmet, and yeah. And also Kurt wants to get some stuff done. So let's travel back to New Serene. Desarde residence. Yeah, let's start at Desarde residence. 18 hours and 26 minutes. Fine. Do you have anything cool? No, nothing really cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. Let's help out Vasco. Missing in action. Talk to Kurt about his young recruit. Scout the Harbour Master's office. Should I not bring Vasco with me? I'm not sure if I should. He said I should not. Did he specifically tell me that he should not be there? I wasn't sure. Oh no, he does. He's required to be in our group. He's required to be in our group. So Okay, I should make sure that I'm wearing... Yeah, sailor coat. Okay, so we're good. Lockpicking level 3. Shake my fist at you. Right. Harbor Master and all that good stuff. Okay.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The Harbour Office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The Harbour Office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique.
Cool.
And I can assure you, they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Perfect.
Right. Let's get some sleeping pills. Then
Acquire
we'll go
sleeping
see Dieter.
pills. From acquire sleeping pills. From the shop? Do I get them from the shop? Hold on. Sleeping pills, sleeping pills. Missing in action. Peculiar alliance. Acquire sleeping pills. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anything that tells us where to go to get sleeping pills. Maybe the merchant has some.
You'll find all you need in a... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Would this guy have
you
sleeping
seen anything
pills?
to your liking?
Bye. Sleeping potion. Yes. I only need 3, I think.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Convince Dieter, the owner of the brothel, to help you. I don't know if... Did I know there was a brothel? I mean, I knew somebody mentioned a brothel, but I don't think I ever saw it. I don't think I ever saw the brothel. Downstairs. So, I have to get downstairs. Excuse me, very important task. Requires me to go to the brothel. Where's the brothel? Out here? Convince Dieter. So Dieter, the owner of the brothel.
This part of the establishment is reserved. Sorry.
Very well. Goodbyes.
I knew it was downstairs. So I was like on my way downstairs, but the marker told me to go out the door, even though I can just go downstairs. Here, let me just go head downstairs and see if the marker appears suddenly, hopefully.